If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Grateful that you heard you went with me when I was I already know you gonna do what you do with the joint. You see what I'm saying? I know you gonna do what you do with the joint.
Hey man, like the dose.
I ain't no shit out of you. You know it. Listen, you know it was meant to.
I was gonna go there first.
She had to dig up for some minutes. I put out a nut on her chin. She back to her nigga like, man, come back and do it again. I'm charging these hoes like a black visa. The unlimited shit coming in. I told that bitch, hold up, stop. Nigga, pocket time. The nigga make my hand. I can't move off a bitch. That shit, she mad. Come on, bro. You gotta feel it.
Me, he said this about me, you know, he ain't this bag right here, y'all. So, bro, you know, Finesse, he got his man in the circle, you know. All these niggas, you got to be a bitch ass nigga if you listening to him. The nigga don't fuck with me, so fuck that nigga. Ooh, then y'all ain't forgetting. Y'all forgetting that shit that No Love said about that shit on Lamar, about that situation. That shit was real. And I let this slide, y'all. The only other nigga I know that let a nigga slide for putting money on his head is Gucci Mane. When he went to the feds, forgave Jeezy for putting money on his head. I forgave you for putting money on my head. I had a whole shootout and still forgave you. I might be funny and all, man, but I'm surgical with that bitch, Jake. I had a whole shootout and forgave you. Gucci Mane is the only nigga I know that forgave a nigga for putting money on his head. Besides me, bro. I forgave you, P. Man, we supposed to be best friends. We supposed to be married, bitch. You ain't supposed to never divorce me, nigga. How in your motherfucking mind is not registering that, man, I did this to that man, he forgave me? Bro, that really changed. Let me give bro a real chance. Niggas don't forgive niggas for shit like that, bro. Niggas don't forgive niggas for shit like that. that lets you know how much I was ready to move forward. But fuck that moving forward shit, bitch. When you see me, it's that. Alright.
Allow me to be the first to tell y'all that there is no such thing as a street code. There is no such thing as, what happens in the streets stays in the streets, because everything that happened in the streets gets on the internet. Everything. How many of y'all knew that Moneybagg Yo put a bag on Finesse 2 Tymes' head? I never knew this. I mean, some of my people from Memphis, some of the hood educated residents from Memphis, y'all probably understand that. But the whole world, we did not know that. But now we do. Because Finesse 2 Tymes has exposed everything. So, according to reports, this is what happened. I guess, Moneybagg Yo and Finesse 2 Tymes gets into it. Moneybagg Yo books a show for Finesse 2 Tymes. He don't know that Moneybagg Yo booking this show, but he books the show for Finesse 2 Tymes. Finesse 2 Tymes, his brother, and a couple of more of the guys, they run up in there, they doing the show. And as they doing the show, they start seeing some guys that they familiar with, and they know these guys associate themselves with Moneybagg Yo. But while they're doing the show, and after they get done, performing, they sitting there kicking and stuff like that, and the DJ starts playing the Moneybagg Yo diss song, dissing Finesse 2 Tymes, right? And when this happened, they see the guys that are cool with Moneybagg Yo leave the club. But these guys don't just leave, they leave to go get guns. And once they go get the guns, they come back. And when they come back, the girls and men are running because they seeing Moneybagg Yo people with these firearms. So Finesse 2 Tymes and his guys, they get into a full-fledged shootout at the club. I'm talking about guns blazing, right? This is close proximity combat. These boys are shooting at each other. By the grace of God, don't nobody get shot, but they trying to kill each other. Finesse 2 Tymes, they run to the back of the club. When they try to get out the back door is locked. They can't get out. So while they still having this shootout, these guys are still shooting at them. Once the guys get done with all their bullets, they run out. Somehow Finesse 2 Tymes and his brother and all his peoples, they get out. They get out the club. They get in their cars. But once they get in their cars, it's not over. These guys is really trying to kill them. So once they get into their cars, they let Finesse 2 Tymes car go first. But his brother and the other guys, the shooters, his hitters, they get into a full-fledged shootout again with Moneybagg Yo peoples, right? So this is my thing. I gotta be 100 with y'all. I'm not that far along in my walk to do business with somebody that tried to kill me. You see, I'm not that far along in my walk. Now I can forgive you. I can say, hey man, you know what? We was young, we was gang banging and stuff like that. I forgive you. But we not finna be sitting at the table eating together. No, we can't do that. I'm not that far along in my walk. Some of y'all might be, but I'm just not there yet. Not if you tried to take my life. I gotta be one. I'm not that far, y'all. I'm a work in progress. I ain't make it, and I might not ever make it there. I can forgive, but I'm not finna be sitting at no table breaking bread with you. I'm not finna be having you saying, hey man, meet me over here, let's kick it and all that. We ain't finna do all that. We used to try to kill each other. I don't know if you still mad at me. I cherish my life. I'm not finna sit up here and then let you put me in a trick bag and have me, hey, meet me over here. And you got them same guys that tried to kill me before. They still waiting there like, we got him this time. No, it's not gonna be that easy. I forgive you, brother. We was young. We shot at each other. We tried to kill each other. And look, I forgive you, you forgive me. Hey, look, let's go and move on about our life. We ain't got to kick it. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got to do all that. But Finesse, 2 times, you did that. So even though you exposing all this type of stuff, you making yourself look silly. Yeah. You can't be mad at I mean you can be, but now all of a sudden now you mad at Moneybagg Yo, so now you want to start exposing y'all hood business. Thought y'all was gangsters. And both of y'all vice lords at that. From my understanding, Moneybagg Yo a traveler and you a conservative. What's going on? I mean, hey, look, I know lords get into it and stuff like that, but I mean, damn, I mean, you gotta have some type of code and conduct, right? But nah, you get mad at the man because he's not giving you no attention. This man Finesse 2 times get mad at Moneybagg Yo because Moneybagg Yo did not get on his album. And so now that he didn't give you what you wanted, and now he didn't give you the attention that you desired, now it's I'm mad at you. But in exposing Moneybagg Yo, you exposing yourself as well. You not looking right. You looking silly. And then you gonna sit up here and say, hey, when you see Moneybagg Yo, it's that? For those of you who don't understand what he's talking about, is that he's talking about that when he see Moneybagg Yo, that it's on. Fighting, stabbing, shooting, pissing, arguing. Look, when he see Moneybagg Yo, it's on. And he said this on the World Wide Web, the internet. So we gotta understand that the FBI, the homicide detectives, the police all throughout the United States of America, and anybody else is sitting there looking at this and saying, okay, if anything happened to him or anything happened to Moneybagg Yo, we got a suspect. You see? And that shooting that happened years ago, wow, we didn't know Moneybagg Yo had anything to do with that. Did you, Bob? No, never could have thought in a million years. But now they know. Why? Because of Finesse 2 times. Finesse 2 times. Hey man, listen, check this out, bro. I believe that this brother right here done got some money, and that money done got to his head, and now he believe he can just do whatever he want to do and say whatever he want to say. And what's going to bring him back down to reality is when everybody cut his ass off again, and then he gonna be in trouble again, and then he gonna come back like a little puppy. Hey man, hey brother, you know, hey man, can I? And people are not gonna do it again. People are not gonna do it again. I mean, you, and no disrespect to bipolar people, but man, you got a bipolar behavior. 1 minute you happy, the next minute you sad. You know, 1 minute you're glad, the next minute you're mad. You see what I'm saying? You don't know if you doing it or you don't know if you're not. Like, you got a bipolar demonstration going on. And no disrespect for people with bipolar. You know, maybe you undiagnosed and you need to go seek some medical help. Because it appears to me that everybody that show you some type of love or show you some type of gratitude, you turn around and say, hey man, them people, they tried to do me wrong. They tried to do this, that, and the other. You came home. Look, let me bring you back to reality, brother. You were just in a federal penitentiary. You didn't have nothing. I'm talking about nothing. And you came home and you had some brothers that wanted to do business with you. Mob ties. They wanted to do business with you. You ain't got nothing. They got everything. Do you hear what I'm saying? They got everything. Islands, private jets, the best cars, bars. They got money, long money. And they wanted to do business with you. And they did.
Feel like Lil Boosie when he was on death row. I'm on 23-1 right now. My bitch ain't picking up the phone for me, so in other words, she getting piped out. I'm sick of correctional officers. I'm sick of these niggas. I'm sick of eating ramen noodles. Winking my eye at the DA. I'm with this shit trying to fuck on the prosecutor. Got popped. They thought a nigga would stop. They thought a nigga would flop. Cause I got locked. They wanted me at my spot. They treated me like an op. When I went fed, everybody thought I was dead. They tried to do me like Schmurder, do me like Gates. No one won't fuck with these rappers, free BG and C murder. I feel the jealousy. I feel the envy. I feel the tension. I hope you don't play with me when I'm in traffic. You know I'm a menace. You know you can get it. You know it's a difference. You know it's from me, any niggas, from me, any. They had me on CNN trying to blemish my image. Cause I come from the trenches. Hey, the jailhouse raised me. The struggle shit made me. Music saved me. Everybody traded. They want me to forgive, but nobody gave me nothing. No, nothing amazed me. I sit in this cell, my memories faded. They left me in hell. Now they treat me like God. Everybody praise me. They say it's a hit on me word. I'm here to work like the earth. I just want the money, but try me, I'm dumping. I put this shit on my little girl, I swear. Media slander me, handle me, call them collect me, nobody answer me. Now they say congratulations, but really be faking and hating. It's all in their face. Want me to sign on prison decline. If it ain't no M's, I'm straight. They want to book me if it ain't the 20, then get the fuck out of my face. I'm straight. Hey, you hear me? Cut that.
Y'all don't know how this shit feel, man. This shit different right here, man. Mom shit here. I'm talking about I got transcript, docket, citizen. Yeah, I was facing that, man. He's holding on down, nigga, man. That's what's going on. Mom shit is up. Houston, I'm here. I'm here to stay, man. That's what's up. It's up and it's stuff, man. Just like that, you hear me? Y'all know the vibe, man. Yeah, it's over with. Yeah, it's over. Whoever said they had the summer, let me get that. Whoever said they had the summer, man, let me get that. That's what's going on. Whoever said that, let me get that. You know what's going on, and I got all the paperwork. Yeah.
Oh, shit. What are we doing? What are we doing, man?
Let me see them all, bro.
It's time to go ahead and get it in. It's off. Keep it going.
Hey, then what's going on, man?
Am I supposed to hold this live still?
Yeah, man, I'm finna drop real soon. Y'all can get ready for this shit, you. I'm straight off the motherfucking yard, man. Yeah, man, get ready. That's what's going on. Y'all get ready. Johnny? Johnny? Yeah. None of the Fugazi. Painting day, Johnny. Painting day for my boy. That's what's going on, man. Big boy shit, man. Then we got the pizza. He ain't get the pizza stuff like this. Yeah. Right around the corner. Yeah, the pizza's on the way, man. Yeah. The pizza's on the way. You know, they took my good time and shit, so shit got delayed. You know, they were taking my good time and shit, so, you know, shit was getting delayed, man. But Big boy Q is literally. Big boy Q, we have the whole fucking I was hungry, you know what I'm saying? Big boy Q. I was taking 2 and 9 and shit, you know, veteran shit. You know what I'm you know what I'm saying? This just the beginning now. This just the beginning now. Yeah, man. Stay tuned now. Yeah, going straight in 2 times. Y'all thought I was going straight in. I'm going straight in 2 times now, man. That's what's going on. I'm coming soon. All shit, man. Y'all get ready. Straight up. Now you straight up. Now you straight that shit is on. Now I'm ready to get to the money. Now you straight. I'm ready to get to the money. I'm ready to get to the money. I ain't think you was gonna have it. They thought I was gone. They counted you out. They counted me out. Step on me like a pillow. Yeah. Like I was a man. Yeah. Step on me. But I'm back now. Y'all still ready for this shit. Like I said, whoever said they got the summer, let me get that. Yeah, let me get that. Let me get that. Whoever said respect, genuinely.
Alright, we'll see y'all boys tonight, man. We outside tonight, man. Surprise.
And what you do, as soon as you get some money, as soon as you get big-headed, you get a little attention, now all of a sudden, you don't even want to deal with them no more. Check it out.
Hey, Junior, I want out my contract too, bro. I don't want to be mob ties no more. I want my own shit. Let me go. Let me go, Junior. We done already made all the money we can make. I don't want to go to no another label with you. I love you. But I no longer want to be mob ties business-wise. I love all the mob ties street niggas. It's time for me a new look, Junior. It's time. Let me out that contract, bro. I'm done with that contract, bro. We ain't made no money. I've been with you 4 years, P. We ain't dropped nothing but 2 projects. Ain't mob ties, ain't hitting on nothing with the music shit, P. I'm 33 years old, P. Let me go to somebody, P, that's gonna let me motherfucking me gon' give me about 10, 15, 20 M's out this shit. If you want you some money out this shit, fuck, cool. You can get some money out this shit, P. I ain't tripping, but let me go make my money, P. It's over with. We done, bro. He's more than motherfucking able, man. He's able, man. Hey, Junior.
Disgraceful. Disgraceful. And then to put it on the internet like that, that's disrespectful. You know, where's your gratitude? Here it is, you would still be poor, broke, and starving if it wasn't for mob ties. Now, I don't know what kind of deal they got you in, but let's just talk about the reality. You would not have them diamonds on your neck, the house that you living in, nothing. You would have been another brother that is fresh out the penitentiary, running around here trying to find a job, trying to get some money with them felonies on the top of your forehead. These men put you in a position to make millions of dollars. And you got the audacity to disrespect them on the World Wide Web. What's wrong with you, brother? Conservatives, he off his square. I know y'all see it. He off his square. I know y'all see it. Can somebody sit him down and bring him back to reality and give him some understanding? Because he need that. I'm talking about desperately. The man is on all type of drugs. Come on. The man, I'm talking proudly talk about taking prescription medications, drinking alcohol. I'm talking about all in the public. That good Mountain Lion Kush on the regular, on top of Percocets and all that type of stuff. Like, come on. Is the brothers gonna sit back and just let this man crash and burn like this? Or is the brothers gonna sit him down and say, hey Lord, listen, we gotta rotate. Brother, we don't demonstrate like this. We gotta do something better. You know what I mean? Because unless. Now, if Finesse 2 Tymes, if you are part of the conservative Vice Lord gang, then I understand why you're doing what you're doing. then I understand why they allowing you to do what you doing. But if you are a part of the almighty conservative vice lord nation, no, you got to be held accountable, brother. And they should be holding you accountable for your conduct. That is not of a vice lord. I'm talking about an organized nation vice lord. That is not that. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you're a part of the gang, then look, I see exactly what's going on. Because you don't care about nothing, you ain't listening to nothing, and not only that, the people that you surrounding yourself with probably are just yes men. You see what I'm saying? They probably just, anything you say, yeah. Hey man, you know the sky really pink. Yeah, it is. You know, you're right. Hey, Finesse 2 times right. It is pink. And water really orange. I just thought that to myself. Water is orange. If you got them type of people around you and people that are not gonna hold you accountable, then you in trouble. And if you paying attention to this video, I know these body blows to you and you probably gonna get upset and get mad and all of those type of stuff, but the truth hurts. You see? And just because it hurt, that tells you that you wrong. Yeah, it tells you that. So you getting into it with everybody. You into it with Moneybagg Yo, you into it with your mama, your brother, your sister, you into it with mob ties now. But you ain't the problem. It's everybody. You into it with Big A, you ain't the problem. It's everybody else. It's not you. I believe that this brother right here really need to sit down and examine his frame and understand that, hey, you know what? I'm blessed. I got a blessing. Because if it wasn't for the people that are around me or that help me, you still would be in Memphis, poor, broken, starving. You gotta understand that. Somebody gotta tell you that. I tell you, brother. If it wasn't for the people around you, you would be in Memphis, probably be shot and dead, killed by now. You would still be in Memphis, a place that you do not want to go because you don't live there. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming to give you the hard truth. I'm giving it to you raw dog, no chaser. Man, straighten up your act. Straighten up your act. And for the brothers that are around him, man, come on, what is y'all doing, bruh? Man, holla at that brother. Sit him down. And if you can't holler at him, man, disband him. Hey, man, get away. Hey, look. Don't call us to use us for your security to, you know, to be in your madness. Because, look, somebody gonna get hurt. Somebody gonna get killed behind his buffoonery, behind his falsehood. Somebody gonna get hurt. So y'all need to, I'm talking about, man, get a hold of him and get him in order. Because if you don't, he gonna continue to be in disorder, and everything that he got, he gonna lose. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.